What if your love life is influencing not just your emotions? What if it's affecting how you look? We all know about beauty sleep, but could your bad relationship and regular sex with your man be the culprit behind why you're feeling and looking run down? Hello fam, how you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you're yet to do so. Thank you. In today's video, we will discuss how toxic relationship and regular sex with your man might be draining your outer and inner glow.
No, but we do not talk enough about how the wrong man will make you ugly. And you might be wondering, how does this random girlie on the internet know this? That's because it happened to me, babes. It happened to me. Jump scare warning. That doesn't even look like me. Who is that? Like, who is that with the fried hair, the acne, the moon face? My teeth literally shifted. I had to get Invisalign after this relationship. Again, this doesn't even look like me. My face is so swollen. Obviously, my hair was fried off because I was bleaching it. My eyes are puffy. My nose was puffy. Also, at this time, I had the worst TMJ. Like, my health was declining. My skin was declining. You could just see that I just wasn't healthy. For reference, this is me now. Look at what 2 years of being single has done to my skin and my hair and my complexion. Look at that reduction in swelling. Baby girl, if your man is making you uglier, if that man is making you ugly, it is time to go. It is time to leave because you are doing charity work, okay? You are not doing the Lord's work. You are doing charity work.
Beauty is something a lot of women have been told to pursue because of the society we live in, the patriarchy system. We've been encouraged to always look a certain way, follow a certain beauty standard, so we might be appealing to the eyes of men. So men might find us attractive and maybe want to be with us. So a lot of women believe that there are some certain things that needs to be done for us to look beautiful. Being beautiful as a lady goes beyond the makeup you have on your face, your regular skincare routine. Being beautiful is a total package. Your appearance, your smile, how you look. Are you healthy? Are you internally happy? Not the fake happiness, the fake smile. Are you internally happy? Are your cells happy and bubbling? Because if your cells are happy and bubbling, it will radiate outwardly, and that's the beauty we are talking about. That beauty, you cannot get it from skincare products. It's a beauty that is within, a beauty that comes with happiness, true happiness and peace of mind. It's a beauty that comes with great appearance, natural glow. Your skin glows effortlessly without you using any skincare product. That beauty is what I'm talking about. Relationships, especially the toxic ones, can have a surprising impact on your overall well-being and appearance. The question here is this: what exactly is responsible for the not so happy appearance in a toxic relationship, for the dull appearance in a toxic relationship? Could it be stress, hormones, or something deeper? Let's talk about it. Before I continue, we're talking about how being in a toxic relationship with a man can affect your looks and make you ugly. Let's talk about how having regular sex with a man and taking contraceptives can affect your health. Having regular sex with a man, a good number of women out there are heavily dependent on contraceptives in order to prevent pregnancy after having sex with men. Those men could be their boyfriend or just a one-night stand. The point I'm trying to pass across here is this: the side effects, the negative side effects of depending on long-term contraceptives. Some scientists out there have made claims saying that there is a correlation with contraceptives and fibroid. They claimed to have carried out research, and according to their findings, they said there is a correlation between the use of contraceptives and the development of fibroid. Some other researchers are of the opinion that the development of fibroid is not well understood. They said the development of fibroid could be due to genetic factors, biological factors, or hormonal factors. They also countered the findings of some other group of researchers that said there is a correlation between fibroid and the use of contraceptives. According to them, they said they can't really say because the process is not well understood. The focus of the research was on the estrogen hormone level. According to them, they said higher level of estrogen hormone in the system encourages the growth of fibroid. Let's talk about the different birth control pills. They have other varieties, but let's talk about the two main common ones. The combination one that has estrogen and progesterone, and the progestin only one pill. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm focusing on the combination one, the traditional one, because of the presence of estrogen. On a normal day, estrogen does line the uterus of women before pregnancy, during menstruation. According to what scientists are saying, once there is increase in the secretion of estrogen, the size of the fibroid increases. So they are saying that fibroid is dependent on estrogen. Anyways, let me just cut this back and forth conversation. I don't want to bore us all with this talk, but this is the point I'm trying to pass across. This topic is very controversial, extremely controversial. Having sex with your man and using contraceptives, it's you endangering your health in a way, because according to all the back and forth, using contraceptives might be exposing you to development of fibroid, and using contraceptive for a long time might result in infertility in women. Like I said, it's controversial, and I would urge us all to go out there and carry out our own individual research. As a human, I wouldn't encourage anyone to go to the hospital and depend 100% on a doctor. Whenever a doctor tells you something, you also go home and do your own personal research, because you don't hand over your life to your fellow human being, because we have negligence in medicine. So because of that, you also have to do your due diligence. You might not know it all, but thanks to internet, informations are out there for you to dig out. If you're interested, have this at the back of your mind. The people producing those contraceptives are business owners. They have people backing it up, and anyone that has a business is a booming business. Honestly, it's a big business. How many women do we have on this planet? Think about it. More than 50% of the women on this planet that are of age are using contraceptives. That's a big business, and people that have such business can go any length to protect their business. Also have this at the back of your mind, yeah? The scientists, the lab scientists that are carrying out this research, they work with the pharmaceutical industries to produce drug pathway, medication pathway, and all that. So I'm not saying any way that people are covering the truth or people are not covering the truth. Do you know what a lot of pharmaceutical industries have done to human race? Do you know? I don't even want to go into that part. Just have this at the back of your mind. It is your responsibility to protect yourself. It is your responsibility to be knowledgeable about your health, about whatever medication you're ingesting, regardless of who gave it to you. You need to know the side effects and all that, and you need to know the long-term side effect, because some medications just have short-term. They talk about the short-term side effect, but they don't talk about the long-term use of it. So it's your responsibility to read about it. And once you have something that is controversial, people are talking left, talking right, I would advise you to stay clear of that. I'm not saying you should not have sex or you should not use contraceptives. I'm just creating awareness. So it's up to you to use the information however way you want to use it. But I will urge us all to go out there and carry out our own independent research, so we'll have better knowledge about this whole stuff. Aside using contraceptives to prevent pregnancy, I'm very much aware that contraceptives are also important when it comes to treating some hormonal diseases. So it's not just for the prevention of pregnancies alone. Contraceptive also does have other side effects that women can easily tell after taking it. Sometimes you have acne. It also results in this hormonal acne and all that. So do your research. So let's talk about the negative effects of being in a toxic relationship with a man, the emotional toll it's going to have on you as a woman. You know, every human being out there is very emotional. Even if the patriarchy people, they've succeeded in convincing some people that women are more emotional than men. Women are emotional beings and all that. We know the conditioning they've done. I've spoken about this a lot on this channel. We are not accepting it, but let's say that is what they said. Just know that every human being is emotional, regardless of your gender. So being that women are emotional and they are expressive and you're tapping into their emotional part, a lot of women out there love to connect with their partners emotionally. When it comes to intimacy, they want to focus on that emotional part. So being in a relationship that someone is toxic and someone is maltreating you, it has a serious toll on women emotionally, and it can be stressful. Once you're stressed emotionally, it does affect a whole lot about you. It does affect your complexion, your appearance. You might start having breakouts. Your skin might not be what it used to be. You might start having this dull appearance. You might always not seem happy because this stress is coming from inside. They have different types of stress. They have outward stress, but this particular one is emotional and it's coming from inside. And when you have a stress that comes from inside, it affects everything. It does affect everything. That natural glow I was talking about, that glow is being kicked out of the window. You're not going to see it because the system is already in red alert. There's stress in the system from the emotional aspect, and that will definitely affect your appearance, your glow, your natural shine. Inward emotional stress might also result in premature aging.
Toxic relationship will literally make you go from this to this. Not only can a toxic relationship change the anatomy of your face, but it can also change your skin. Let me explain. As you can see here, Amber Heard's face is literally pulling down. This is what we call the depressor muscle. Let me show you. When you are sad, your face will get tight and literally pull itself down, which is kind of crazy that it's called the depressor oris, because it literally pulls down. When people are unhappy with their lives, their faces will actually go downwards in terms of grief, sadness, anxiety, stress. The muscles in your face are attached to your skin. So think about it this way. In your body, when you get a backache, it's your body showing you that you're under stress and under pressure. The same thing happens in your face. If it's not enough for you to leave a relationship due to emotional issues, let them know you're leaving because they're making you literally physically less attractive.
Being in a toxic relationship can have hormonal impact on your body. Being in a constant stressed state, if your body is always stressed, this can trigger the release of a hormone called cortisol. That hormone is called stress hormone. A high level of that hormone in your body can result to negative physical changes, such as you having inflammation, you gaining weight, and hair loss. Constant release of cortisol in your system due to constant stress can have a negative impact on your physical appearance, your face, your skin, your energy level, and generally your health.
The wrong man will make you ugly.
It's all fun and games until they ruin both your physical health and your mental health. Being with the wrong person will cause you to be stressed, which releases cortisol, which does all sorts of things to wreak havoc on your body and on your face, including acne and also weight gain. Being with the wrong person will also cost you your mental health. This person may try to isolate you from your family and from your friends, which will cause increased loneliness. They don't bring peace into your life, which causes stress and anxiety. Those things lead to you getting less sleep, which of course is also bad for your beauty. It's called beauty rest for a reason. The person will also cause changes to your appetite from that stress, which means that you're not eating properly to nourish your body in the way that it needs. You know, we make jokes about bad relationships, women being stigmatized and stuff like that, but it's a lot more serious than you think, and your health is not worth it.
That man is making you ugly. I hate to be the one to tell you, but if it's getting to the point that you're getting acne, if you're getting cortisol face, if your hair is falling out, perhaps he is not the best for you or the way that you look.
I've spoken about energy exchange in a video I made not too long. I spoke about how some men are energy vampires. Probably I didn't use this word this way, but what I'm trying to say is this, that some men come into your life and they drain your energy. We are all energy. I know some people might not believe that, but I strongly believe in this. We are all energy, and having some certain men in your life or being in a toxic situation with some certain men can drain your energy and lower your energy level. It's advisable for us to continually be on higher energy level, have higher vibration, because once you start having lower vibrational level, lower frequency, your body is going to have a negative effect on your body. You might fall into the disease state. You might start feeling sick, and that will definitely affect your body, your appearance, your skin, everything. So being with a man that saps your energy, that constantly gives you stress, headache, and everything, you're most likely to find yourself vibrating on a lower energy level. And when you find yourself vibrating on a lower energy level, your cells will definitely be on that lower energy level and fall into a disease state. That's your glow, your beautiful looking appearance will just fizzle away. So stay away from people that are energy vampires, people that will constantly give you chaos, problem, drama, all in the name of relationship. Because with time, you'll find yourself going down the drain. You start sinking, and without you even knowing, you'll be sinking and sinking, and your health become something that you might lose in the process. Good health, you might lose good health in the process. So you need to prioritize your happiness, your peace of mind, your health. And when you see people that are most likely to put you in that situation, run far away. Even if you were not able to detect it at the beginning, if you find yourself in a relationship and it's toxic, don't think, oh, it's just been toxic. Oh, people experience toxicity and all that. No, a toxic environment is not a good environment for anyone. You don't thrive there. It's just going to be from one level of stress to another, from one problem to another. Before you know, it's going to escalate and become a violent situation. And if care is not taken, someone might lose their life in the process. So when you see a toxic relationship, run away. Don't jump into it. It's not fun at all.
All right, so this was me in the beginning of making new friendships, and then this was me years into those friendships. I'm not going to get into how fake and awkward these friendships were, but I am going to explain to you how this happens. I do want to say that I am clairsentient, but I did not know that in that phase of my life. People that are clairsentient intuitively feel, they tend to absorb the energy around them. During that time, I really thought I was just struggling with depression, but it was because I was absorbing the energy from these people and my environment. And that can literally be so physically and emotionally draining, and it most certainly was. When it comes to people with clairsentient or empaths, we tend to unconsciously give way more energy than the average human when it comes to any interaction or whatever you're doing. And without proper energetic boundaries, you can literally make yourself so physically sick. And that was exactly what was happening to me. That's why I looked like that. When you hang out with low vibrational people, you become low vibrational as well, which then impacts your physical health, making you less radiant. Really, I can see someone's vibration in their skin. I also was very blocked at this time. I had no inner guidance. It was almost like I was living in a dark room with no windows, no doors, no light, no nothing. I was just existing. But I also want to point out in this picture, as you can tell, I have literally no hair. I was constantly taking my depression out on my hair. I was bleaching it, cutting it, doesn't matter. I was getting completely manic about my hair in that time of my life. This was my body literally desiring change and wanting a fresh start. Our hair holds energy, and my body was doing its best to get my attention to freaking purge it because it needed to be let out. And it doesn't have to be your hair. It could literally be anything on yourself that you get an unhealthy obsession with. This is you subconsciously craving change. Or it could just be something deeper that needs attention. I've learned that whenever I start to feel this type of way about my hair, I want to start doing something to my hair, I really pay attention to my environment, who's in it, etc., etc. And this happened to me again, and I was at a new job. I quit that job because you're not about to make me lose my mind. Pay close attention to your environment and the people that are around you. Changes in your physical or mental health could be due to your environment. I also want to say that not all your feelings that you experience are yours. And I know people are going to say that's not true, but it's true. Please be mindful of your environment, and I want you to know that nobody is worth becoming physically ill.
Let's talk about having a man in your life that makes you feel ugly when in real sense you're not ugly. I don't believe anyone is ugly. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. Let's talk about you having a man that constantly talks to you about your appearance, compares you with other people. They have their own beauty standard in their head. You know, the media, the society is good at creating a beauty standard, and beauty standards, they have different trends. This year is a different trend. Next year is a lady that has this body shape. It changes, and it's been changing. If you're following the trend, I don't know if you're even keeping up, because it's hard to keep up for people following the trend. You get? So let's say you have a man like that is keeping up with the beauty standard. They want you to look a certain way. With this beauty standard, mostly men don't follow it, but they expect women to look a certain way. So if you have a man like that in your life, it's going to be a struggle, because the man will be expecting you to look a certain way, dress a certain way, and it's stressful, pressure, and that can affect a woman's self-esteem if that woman is not strong enough, if that woman does not know who she is, if that woman is that type of a person that goes to a man for validation. That can have an adverse effect on her self-esteem, and over time she might start believing what this man has been saying to her, that she's not good enough, she's not beautiful, she's not all that. And if someone starts thinking that way, the happiness is out of the window. You will not find peace. You will never be happy. You will always have low self-esteem, and you will see yourself to be less. That alone will not even encourage you to always want to look your best. So you will end up saying to yourself, what's the point? You're not good enough. All you do, he does not appreciate it. Why should you try? And you find yourself looking unkempt, not taking care of yourself as you're supposed to.
So I saw a girl say that no matter how gorgeous you are, dating the wrong guy will make you feel so ugly. And I am here to tell you that not only does it make you feel ugly, you do get uglier. All the stress, the cortisol, the lack of sleep, the constant crying, the slow degradation of your self-worth and self-care, and the rise of your insecurities, and poof, out the window goes your confidence. You're struggling and you're unhappy, and everyone around you can tell except you. But when you date the right guy, girl, that glow up, you sleep at peace, you're well fed, you're filled with love, you have the mind space to think about other things other than your relationship, you have the energy to do your hair and makeup and dress cute, you find the time to go explore new hobbies, your nervous system is calm and happy, and you are glowing from the inside out. The right guy will make you more beautiful.
If you happen to be a man that always finds fault with your appearance, whatever you wear, oh, why can't you do it this way? He's constantly comparing you with other people. That man is a bad omen. You're not supposed to have that man in your life, because he's going to push you to the wall to a point where you might fall into depression. Please keep off, stay away from someone like that. That man does not love you. He just wants you as a trophy, someone that he can show off to people, someone that he can brag with. You're a human being. You're not a trophy. You've got your flaws. Please leave such man.
The glow up I had leaving my ex was insane. When you are dating somebody that's ugly in the inside, they will make you ugly on the outside. I didn't even realize it until I was out how ugly I became. I mean, looking back at photos, my smile is completely different. That wasn't my smile, it was a fake smile. My hair was thinning. My hair was thinning in the relationship. I was getting sick a lot. And then the strangest thing that happened was towards the end of the relationship, my tooth started turning gray. And he noticed it too. And he's like, you really need to remineralize your tooth. So I bought all these products, toothpaste, powders. Nothing was working. I gave it all up. And then a month after I broke up with him, my tooth was white. Like insane. Okay? And I was healthy. I looked younger. I mean, I started having a beautiful spirit again. You have to listen to your body when these things are happening. My body was like physically rejecting the relationship, and I was ignoring it.
At the end of the day, beauty is not just your skin glowing, not just how your skin looks. It goes deeper than that. It's that, and also how you feel inside. The way you feel inside radiates a different kind of beauty, a different kind of glow, a natural glow. So you should focus on your peace of mind, your happiness. Focus on how you feel inwardly, not just your skincare and other things, your diet, but how are you feeling inwardly. Toxic relationship can dull your shine. Toxic relationship can dim your light. Toxic relationship can dim your appearance. If you're in a toxic relationship and you're actively painting your face, doing skincare, wanting to look happy, I tell you, people can see through that. People will see that. If you're not truly happy, they can tell. It might be looking all pretty with the makeup and everything, but if you're not really happy, people can tell. And your focus should be the main happiness that comes within, not the outward happiness. The happiness that will last, that should be what you should focus on, not the one you get from cosmetics and all that. And if you're in a toxic relationship and you're not finding that, then I think it's time for you to rethink. Do self-reflection and ask yourself the necessary questions. Am I happy here? Is this man serving me? Very important for you to focus on yourself. Take charge. Be in control of your life. Don't let someone else control your life. Focus on your happiness. Set boundaries. Maintain those boundaries. Do not compromise your boundaries. Have your standard. Have your no-go area, non-negotiable. If someone is crossing that boundary, don't let that slide. You get, focus on yourself, focus on your happiness, and focus on getting that natural beauty. If you'd love to watch more videos like this, click this video here to watch how women became happier and prettier after they got divorced. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.